Hello, everyone. What? Oh, that's a bad intro. This is not the Waffle Group way. What's up, guys? Welcome to what's up? What's up, guys? It's Jeff here from the Waffle Group. You already know this, but today I'm going to be doing a little KINEMASTER tutorial. Anyway, so I'm just going to get straight to the point. This is not going to be very long breakdown of each part. I'll make separate videos for that, but let's just get started. All right, to start a project, the first thing you want to do is press this button in the middle, and right now I am on Android, and this is the same for Apple. Most of the things in this video editor for Android is the same for Apple, so in case you're wondering about that, then yes, most of these things will be in Apple. So we're going to be selecting 16 by 9 because that's the basic dimensions for pretty much every video out there. 9 by 16 is more like Instagram videos. Same for 1 by 1. Anyway, we're going to be doing 16 by 9. All right, so now we're here in the video editor. I'm just going to navigate you guys around the basic settings and the basic things that I found is important to know. We're going to be covering 3 of these buttons here, and we're going to start with media because this is how you get the project started. So the first things first, you want to press media here, and this will bring up all of your pictures and videos and anything that you have. I obviously have a lot of them. Anyway, to select a picture or video, you press a folder and then just select a picture. Just like that, it brings up a picture. Now I'm going to be putting it in a video too, and it's just going to be this video here. All right, cool. Now on the bottom part of your screen, you'll see this little timeline here. You can drag across the timeline to see where you want to edit in the video. You can also zoom in and out by holding 2 fingers and dragging it back and forth. So let's start with videos first, because that's what most of you are going to be editing, I'm assuming. So I'm just going to zoom in here. So you can tap the video or whatever part of the screen you want to edit. If you tap down on like the blank part here, it'll go right back out and you can move again. But while you're in this little yellow bar thing, you can only go as far as the clip is long. Anyway, so we're going to start here, and the first thing I'm going to show you is how to cut your video. And you just obviously press the scissors up here. Press that, and now you can trim to the left or right, and that means you cut everything from this little red bar or the playhead. So you're going to cut everything from the bar to the right, like this. Now you can undo this action by pressing undo, obviously. And you can do the same for the left. Alright, so you can also split it. You can make multiple cuts if you want. And then you can do this thing and split and insert a freeze frame, which is basically take a picture of what you're looking at and put it in the cut. Now we're going to zoom out here. You'll see, I'm going to zoom in here, that on the top left corner of the tracks that you have, you'll see a video image and then you'll see a picture image. And that's just telling you what is what. So now that we have these multiple cuts in the video, I'm going to be showing you how to add text to your video. So the first things first, you want to come to wherever the video starts. I like to use this method where I tap the track and then I'll drag it over and I'll go to the very end because I know that's where the video starts. Anyway, you want to come over here to layer and press text. And then you can type anything you want. Okay, cool. So I brought this text in. Now you can drag this text on the screen anywhere. And you can also zoom in and sorry about that, I had a little interruption there. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can zoom in and out of the text here. You can make it bigger or smaller. Now you see you can't really see it over there in the light, so what you can do is change the color by pressing this white box over here. You can change it to blue, hit the check mark. That's a little better. You can change it to red. That's definitely better. And KineMaster's had a recent update, and I don't know if you have that update or not, but you can choose the outline of the text, and that'll solidify it a little bit more. So then you have all these other options like shadow, which I'll get into later, glow, which I'll still get into later. And yeah, that's how you add text. Now next thing, you can also trim text as well as any other track that you put in. Now let's say you want this text to pop in the video. You would come here to an animation, and this is just all the animations that you have for coming into the video. You have slide left, slide right, pop, clockwise, drop, you know, all these different animations that introduce the text to the video. Whatever you prefer, I'll keep it there. So yeah, you can play it. Cool. All right, so the next thing we'll be looking at is effects. Now you come here to layer. Now you come here to layer and press effect, and I already have some effects installed, but the basic effects that comes with your first version of KineMaster is the basic effects down here, and then you have Gaussian blur and mosaic. Now mosaic is tiles, so it'll make it blocky if you wanted to like block somebody's face out. Now with this, you can still drag it across the screen, but with this little bottom right hand corner here, you can move it and change the shape of it, like square or rectangle, however big or small you want. You can also change the shape here and shape in this menu here. You can make it circle, you can make it triangle, you can make it a star. We'll just leave it as square. So you have settings for these effects, and for this one, since it is blocks and tiles, you can make it super blurry or not blurred at all, depending on what you want. I'll keep it super blurry. And as I was mentioning before, with the feather, with no feather, it shows the whole thing blurry in this box here, this area. Without it, if you add a bunch of feather to it, it will mask all of that. You can see the difference. Anyway, if you want to get rid of a track that you've put in, you can just press this delete button. All right, the next thing we'll look at is audio or music. So you press this button, and then these are all of my songs here. Please ignore them. But you can press on the right side, on the left side, sorry, of the screen, and go to music assets. And this is what KineMaster gives you, or you can download additional ones. And speaking of that, we'll download some files for the editing process. So you will come down here to this little shop button here and press that. And this will bring you to the asset store. Now this has a bunch of layers and filters and anything you want to add to the video editing. You see a lot of these say premium, and the premium is $5.99 a month, should be. And it gives you all of these extra effects, but there are still a bunch that you can use without paying for it. You can come over here to effects, find some more here. These are transitions. These are overlays, which are basically stickers or animations that you want to put in. You have different fonts if you're interested in that. And then you have music finally. Now let's just get some music. How about this? Sure, I like that. So we'll just go ahead and download that. Alright, so to exit the store, you just press this X here. Then you come over to audio and music assets, and then you can select your music by pressing this plus button. You can play it here to hear it. You can pause it if you want. So with music, you have a variety of settings. Obviously, the first thing you want to know is how to change the volume. So you can press this little sound button here, and this gives you this menu. Now you have this thing called auto volume, which automatically makes it louder. And this works great for if you have a video where you're not talking as loud and you want to boost the volume a little bit. You can press this. And in addition to that, you can move the volume slider up a bunch or down if you want. We'll just leave it there. You can change the pitch of how high you want whatever audio is here. And this also works with video. The sound button here. You also have the same thing. And you see this little slider here? This is for another video. But anyway, back to the track. These types of videos, if you don't want the sound, you can press the track and then press this button above the slider, and that mutes the track. And now I'm going to do this for all of these. Anyway, so now when you play it, you should be able to hear the music. Alright, cool. And that should do it. So now you know how to cut and add layers and yeah, you know how to cut, add layers, add music, add media. And with layers, you can also add pictures and overlays of that kind of stuff. The same way you would any of the other layers. This is just a basic video showing you how to go through KINEMASTER. And to export a project or to get the video done, you would press this little share button. I believe it's somewhere different on Apple, but you would press this share button, and you have frame rate over here. Most of you will see this 30, and this is all you will see, but I have KINEMASTER on experimental settings for personal reasons. But you have full HD, HD, SD. These are just the quality you can export in. Now, the lower the quality, the lower amount of space it will take to export and time. But you'll have a low quality video like this. Hello. So we'll just export in 720 here. And this will be HD quality. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. Just a basic tutorial of how to work around KINEMASTER. And I'll be back with more in-depth tutorials. I guess you could call it advanced. But this is just showing you how to get around KINEMASTER basically. And so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.